BBC Breakfast presenter Naga Munchetty interviewed Shadow Chancellor of the Exchequer, Rachel Reeves. Munchetty was attempting to find out more about Labour's announcement in its local elections campaign that it would freeze council tax this year if in government. However, BBC viewers accused the broadcaster of interrupting Reeves, while some deemed the interaction embarrassing. Reeves explained the party's plan to fund proposals by extension of the windfall tax. That was going to pay for other things, the Labour Party has already announced, Munchetty pointed out. Well, I first called for a windfall tax in January 2022, and the government introduced a pale imitation of this called the Energy Profits Levy. But it never did what Labour called for, Reeves replied. And so there are still £10 billion on the table that the government hasn't spent. And we're saying that they should use that money now for this council tax freeze. We think we could bring in more than £10 billion and the council tax freeze is £7 billion. Have you spoken to any energy companies about this windfall tax because you're proposing to raise it to 78%, aren't you? The presenter asked. Yes, which is the level paid Norway, so a comparable country also with North Sea oil and has an effective tax light on oil and gas profits of 78, but the UK is 35%, isn't it? Munchetty cut in while Reeves was speaking. It's 75% when you take into account ordinary corporation tax, and the energy profits levy, so it's a 3 percentage point increase. As Reeves spoke, Munchetty continued to interrupt and at one point Reeves asked her to allow her to finish. Is it that, under a Labour government, there will always be a windfall tax of 78%? Munchetty asked. No, a windfall tax is a tax on windfall profits, Reeves began before Munchetty cut in. Yes, so the cost of living crisis exists, don't miss. Sally Lindsay fights tears as she pays tribute to Paul O'Grady. Latest, Lily Allen's appearance leaves This Morning viewers distracted. Reaction, the repair shop's Will Kirk details moment he had to walk away. Video, let me finish the answer. Let me finish the answer to the question, Reeves requested. During the interview, many viewers took to social media to blast the host over her interruptions. Twitter user @SimonGalcock fumed, Naga really embarrassing herself now. Trying to tie Rachel Reeves in knots. Failing completely. #breakfast. @QEDW3189736 added, well done Rachel Reeves, fending off the usual rude interruptions from Naga Munchetty. A really poor interview when the only questions asked are about how long windfall taxes would be levied by Labour. #breakfast. @Nobby Simpson Bend, Naga constantly trying to trip her interviewees up with ridiculous, aggressive questions. It's so tedious. #breakfast. Naga not quite understanding what a windfall tax is. She's not very good. #breakfast, @SimonGalcock shared. @ScullyScully73 added, @DVNaga01 can you ask Rachel Reeves what's the plan to help our disabled and vulnerable? The #forgotten folk #breakfast. Others complained about the MP though, with @M4 posting, #Rachel Reeves talking BS again. We have recently changed our mortgage and it didn't go up by £2,000. Stop scaremongering. #Labour the land of free money. #breakfast. BBC Breakfast airs daily from 6 a.m. on BBC One.